Kia ora everyone. Well, it's Pene here, and I'm basically the director for Te Whakapouri The Darkening. It's been a hell of a long journey getting to this stage where I am now. Basically, I've been working on this project since for about a year and a half now. It's finally coming to fruition, but even then, once the shooting is finished, the production itself, then there's the post-production, and so that's going to be sort of like quite an extensive and full-on kaupapa as well. But for myself, undertaking this role is for me both a challenge, and it's also like a what's the word for it? A real awesome responsibility, because I'm responsible for the whole movie in the sense that the buck stops with me. I'm the one, like how this all came about, of course, was there was the original concept, Te Whakapouri The Darkening. Now the first script I wrote, that I believe I wrote 96 pages in 7 days and 7 nights. I had about 1 hour or 2 hours sleep per night. And that was the first draft. And I wrote that in Mangapai just out of whangarei. And then after that I basically rewrote it, and at that time I was studying the directors from overseas, like Macharaki or whatever his name is, and he basically made a movie, a feature-length movie just by himself. And how true that is, well, but I mean, I take it with a grain of salt, but I believe that he did actually do it, but I think he might have had some sort of outside assistance as well. And it was quite an unusual story because he sold his blood and all of it to make the movie. Now I didn't have to do that, but to actually get the finances I have, like I bought some red lights today. Some red lights and reflector and stands and all of it, and I've got heaps of other stuff. Going out getting the props and all that sort of thing. Yeah, but anyway, like for being a director, I think it's like a totally different buzz to all the other creative arts I've done. Like I've done books, I've written how many books, or a number of books, but I've had 3 published. And that's basically 2 self-published and 1 professionally published. And I've done heaps of other stuff too, but being a film director is entirely different. And it's sort of like a real different sort of kaupapa. And like especially for myself, it's even a greater challenge because I have the I have other issues which I've had to overcome. So the fact that I'm doing this right now is, for me anyway, a major achievement, and I'm proud of it. I really am. And I'm looking forward to working with everyone, I'll say that much. I'm looking forward to working with all the cast and crew. And most of the crew, most of the cast I should say, we work together on the 48-hour film. So it's going to be choice working with you all again. Really choice. Yeah, so getting back to the actual how it all came about, I wrote a feature-length film, and I basically, from that, how it came to be a short is like this. You know, I was reworking the feature-length film and it just wasn't sort of happening. And then someone said to me one day, she goes to me, "Tell me what Te Whakapouri is about in essence." Like I've written the 1 sentence synopsis, I've written the feature length synopsis, you know, like the page synopsis, all that sort of thing. but I never ever actually said in essence, in one single sentence, what it was about. And I couldn't really say, was it about jealousy versus the original concept? Was it about war? What was it about? What did I want it to be about? And I realized I wanted it to be, in essence, what Jehovah would be like if he came back to earth as a human being. What his relationship would be like with another of his creations, like Adam in the Garden of Eden. And so that's how this came about. And to be straight up, it is a real out there short movie, let's face it. But I'm happy with it. Anyway, I've been trying to get this camera that I scored, which is HD, and this is the camera we might be using to shoot the Whakapouri on. I mean, like, I'm not too sure now because I want to do it on there, but the other option is, of course, my Panasonic 3CCD camera. This one here. This is the other option, and I'm thinking to myself I might go with that option because then I have full control of the creative processes. Like, the trouble is, like with this HD one, trying to download it onto my Canopus Neo here has been a nightmare. It's just not happening. And for me, the 3CCD one that I have, by fully utilising the manual functions on it, I believe that we can still make a quality movie. So I'm planning to go with that one at this stage. Although I would prefer to shoot on HD, I'm planning to go with 3CCD camera because I'm used to it. I've been using it for about 8 months now. I'm comfortable with it, and it takes really clear quality pictures as well. And I believe that it's how you use a camera more than anything else. But anyway, I just wanted to say to everyone, I'm really looking forward to making this movie. It's, I've put on a lot of effort, mate, and like, people don't realise that, like, say for instance, raising the finances. People just, I've only raised, what, $2,500, but that I applied to at least, and this is no word of a lie, this is straight up, to at least 300 different organisations, people and businesses and Māori organisations, and you name it. And only one has come on board, which is the North City Council. And it's only because they came on board that this is happening, otherwise it wouldn't be. Simply wouldn't be. So basically I've been getting everything we need for the shoot of that. What else is there to say? Yeah, so anyway, this is just my nightly feature that I'm doing, or my daily feature, if whatever you want to call it, just to let everyone know, my cast and crew, what's going on. So people, thank you for your time, and I look forward to working with you all. And I'll see you on Sunday at the Hood.